Working Out Loud week, and based on the web blog that I wrote last Sunday, and an idea I had this morning, I thought it would be a good occasion to give it a try and to share with you an idea that I just had while taking a short walk around in the nature this morning. I've been doing several interviews and surveys around how we learn recently, and I noticed that surprisingly for me, uh, a lot of people are aware of MOOCs, are aware of the phenomenon, and are aware about some of the opportunities here, but they don't know as much as I had the occasion to learn and to see. I mean, especially the offering. There are today, I would say something like 6 or 7 major platforms, and most of the people only know Coursera, which is already very limiting, especially from the learning experience point of view. And there are also tons of MOOCs being run based on WordPress. We had the experience with the MOOC that Jeff Merrill did. But I just followed a seminar from Rainmakers, and they are starting a MOOC possibility based on WordPress, where anybody who is running a blog will be able to run a MOOC from his blog directly, with an LMS and the possibility to register students and students to track what they do and so on. And we also have initiative like Sam Barrett and his MOOC Pro. He did on curation and on XAPI starting next week. So this is again another example of MOOC platforms, not very widely known, but very interesting because usually they focus on a very precise point of knowledge, and they are it's knowledge directly coming from subject matter experts to you, without needing a large infrastructure and a large attendance audience like Coursera would require. So I thought, what could I do for that? I could write a blog post and list a little bit all the MOOCs where I've been. Good point. Or I've seen also that many other people are willing to share their experience on MOOCs. And I thought it would be nice if we had a place where we could collectively crowdsource all the MOOCs we have been in and share it with others. So, social component of sharing. So we are not so much interested to have a long list of all the MOOCs available. What we are interested is to know which MOOCs our friends are recommending to us. And here comes my idea. I thought, what could I do if I just take the example from MOOCDir, the Twitter chat directory I wrote. I think it's back 6 months ago I wrote that. It's now running rather well. It has been optimized recently, and it has several interesting features that we could maybe list from the beginning and see how they benefit to our subject. The first thing, which I think is very interesting, it's very lightweight. And being lightweight, it means it can be hosted almost anywhere. And the second thing is that it relies totally on Twitter itself for identification of contributors. So it means I'm not able to keep track of who is registering and who is who and so on. I just have this possibility to show up the Twitter logging dialog box And like this, I'm sure that who is coming and registering a mark or is recommending a mark can be tracked and can be found back. So instead of being like if you go on Amazon and you look at books, you will see some recommendation from X, Y, Z, but you don't have the easy ability to click just on the name and see who this person is. Is it a real person? Is it a fake? Is it just somebody who is working for the publisher itself? It happens very often for the first comments. So here, with this solution, we have the ability to click just on the name of the person who is recommending it and to see who this person is in the real life. What did she tweet recently? Who does she follow? And maybe, and that came next in my ID, maybe it's someone I'm already following. So that would be an interesting feature of the system, would be to be able to list the mark based on recommendation of people I'm already following. So like this, I will have a peer recommendation, and it would be already a little bit of social learning, where instead of going to a learning source just by myself, or going from blind recommendation from people I don't know, it will be recommendation based on people I know. And since I know them, I know in which domains they are knowledgeable. So if there is, for example, a mark on marketing, like Kelly recommended one last week or 2 weeks ago on Biz Heroes, it will be possible for me. It will be much more interesting because I know that she is very talented in marketing. So if she says that this mock on marketing is good, it means it's likely to be really good. The same if somebody who has never been an entrepreneur tells me that this mock on entrepreneurship is interesting, it's okay, but it's different if it's somebody I follow already and know that he's himself going through some entrepreneur project, or he successfully launched a product some months ago. Enough on the ID. So this is how I see it, and I would like to show you a little bit how I'm thinking of doing it. So I'm just taking a template of a screen of an iPad. I'm doing the shape of it in a piece of paper. Okay, because the goal of it is not only to show you how I work, but the goal is also to get your feedback. Okay, so here I'm just drawing, you see very, very quickly, the shape of an iPad, okay, in its real dimension. And this is how I see the application. It will be based on exactly the same frameworks that I'm using for MOOCDir, and I'm going to reuse a lot of the code of it. So instead of being a new effort, it will be something already existing. So what we are going to have is the toolbar. In the toolbar in the middle, it's trendy now to do it with the brand, and the brand I'm choosing today is MOOCDir. Maybe you have a feedback on this name as well. I did a very quick check on internet, and it doesn't seem to be ranking nothing seems to be apparent at this time. Here on this side, we are going to have the hamburger menu when the window is too small. And next to it here, I'm going to have a type ahead search. So whenever you want to quickly go, you just type the topic of the mock you are looking for, or the name of the person who recommended it, whatever key, you will be able to search by whichever index you want. And we'll have a short intro, a first block on the page with a first introduction on what is this about. It's a mock directory maintained by tweeps for the benefit of other tweeps. And there are going to be the usual primary button here to allow you to identify on Twitter. So it's typically a blue button in the Bootstrap default color that I'm going to reuse. And by clicking on this, you will be brought on the Twitter identification box. And from there, you will have all the possibilities for adding information or modifying, commenting, and to have recommendations based on peers. Okay, and this connection is not going to be persistent. So we're not going to keep your logging. We're not going to keep any private information on the site. Like this, we are getting rid of all the possible conflicts that may arise from there. Below that, we will have all the mocks listed one after the other. And we are using exactly among the benefits that we have. Forget this one, which is a very important benefit from MOOCDir, is that it's open and it has an API, so it's possible to mash it up with other services. What it means really is that you can, using exactly the same URI, you can access the data, access the list of mocks, access the list of recommendations, and put it into a Google Calendar. So you can make your own calendar of the coming mocks directly with just a few clicks. Or you can put it into JSON format, and you can feed this into a web application that you are building for your own, or a web application that you are serving for other people. There is no limitation. The system is strong enough. It's backed on EC2 on Amazon, and there is plenty of cache behind it. It can serve hundreds, thousands of requests without any difficulties. It's also served as an RDF RDF collection. Like this, it can be used directly fed, for example, in an LRS as being a base of activities for an XAPI collecting system, like we can see in some of the offering today. You can see, I think there is something like total learning system or something like this that allows you to collect whatever learning experience you are participating to. So you would have exactly all the records already pre-formatted, ready to make a statement. So we could imagine something like this. Now we will have here each mock. You will have the title. You will have the different tags, like we have on MOOCDir. If you want to have an idea, you go on MOOCDir. You will have the different tags on the topics covered by the mock, so not a lot of detail. And you will have the links on the tweets, who created the record or who added some comments. So directly from this page, you will be able to access the mock itself, to go and register possibly to the mock. You will be able to see which important competency, which important topics is covered. And you will be able to see who is recommending it. And if you click on this person, you will get directly to the tweets of this person talking about this mock. For each mock, we are going also, and this is very important, is to keep the hashtag of the mock. Most mocks today have a hashtag to follow it. So if you click on the hashtag, you will be directly linked to your Twitter page with a query on this hashtag, with a live query. So it means it will be possible for you to see what is going on this box right now. Maybe some people you know are participating to it. Maybe this box is not going on, or maybe it's going on, and you could see that people are sharing very uninteresting facts and ideas, and so you may think that maybe this book is not interesting for you, or just the opposite. There is a fierce activity and a very interesting debate around what is being taught at that time, and that could be a very interesting criteria if you are interested in connected connected marks, where if you are interested in exchanging with your peers as you are following the mark itself. Some marks don't give you a hashtag. What is your hashtag should be the first question answered now on a mark, but it's not always followed. There are still many marks where nobody is giving you any hashtag. Well, it's an information like another, isn't it? So we'll have all the marks listed like this. And with a title bar here, you will have the different information here on this tab. You will have all the information criteria on the mark, and it will be possible just with one click to sort directly by this criteria and to see, for example, all the marks which are starting soon, all the marks which are with this hashtag, all the marks which are, because the hashtags can be similar, you know, for example, if there is a mark on marketing, it's likely to start with MRK or something like this. So, or a mark recommended by the same tweets is interesting because, for example, if you see some tweet recommended, so it means he contributed to the directory, you will be able to quickly see which other marks are recommended by the same person. Now, if you want to add some information, you will have also the usual the usual Never buttons, which is the plus to add a facet. So we are dealing with facets, okay? Facets are a very, very general form of knowledge commenting system. A facet can as well be merged with the main record if the records are mergeable because they fit holes which are not supplied by the main record, or they can be turned into comment, or they can be turned into private nodes. So in a way, we are talking about something which is more or less a DIGO of marks. And so we could add facets, or we could maybe select this mark as a favorite for us to remember and to, for example, export it as a calendar. So we could have a certain number of features in the toolbar like this in the corner. Get it? And so using the normal scroll, you will be able to navigate into this list and to go using the scroll bar. I think it's a scroll bar, but you can use your fingers to scroll in it or whatever. This will remain fixed, and this will move and let you discover one MOOC after the other. Of course, we are going to put as well in the key information the platform on which the mock is running, because this is also an important criteria. That's all. I would be interested to have your feedback on my idea, and also on the idea of proposing like this, a sketch of an application right in front of you as it comes, and really half-baked because I didn't have my lunch already. So nothing has been baked in this place now. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.